bringing you our next match. Joining me for this one is Mr. Brian Pineda. Thank you very much.
Carrie,
welcome
I've
back.
been waiting for this
I
moment.
I know.
I'm telling you, I'm so glad to be back with the IRT, specifically with this event. It's been amazing. What's been your take so far with the matches we've seen?
Well, we have had some very interesting round of 32 matches with some youngsters coming in and showing some stuff I think nobody was expecting to see. I don't know if you watched any of the matches from earlier today. And to me, that's exciting stuff. The youngest gentleman we saw here earlier, 16 years old, was Santiago, and smooth. Nice game, played well, good shots, and, you know, ended up losing the match, but it was 15-14, 15-11. So, yeah, it's just fun to see some of these new players. We've got another one here who doesn't have any stats on the IRT experience. He's from Costa Rica. We don't know his age, but we are told he's a junior player as well. So his name, Álvaro Guillén. Guillén. Learning as we go here. So, yeah, and the reason we're getting a lot of these, I'm going to call them youngsters, I guess they are junior players, is they're all trying to get ready for the Dominican Republic tournament, the World Juniors coming up here the first part of December. So we're seeing a lot of those kids who are champions in their countries coming here to get practiced up for that. So, yeah, we're in for a fun one here, too. Looks like they're talking about court hinders, of which there should be none. But they're discussing it there. So, yeah, welcome back. I love the stuff you're doing with the fantasy bracket. I had every intention of filling it out each time, and then I just haven't done it. I've kind of been preoccupied with this stuff. So how's that going?
You know, we got to get you in there.
I know.
This is for everybody, you guys. It's fantastic. Doing with Todd Boss, you're talking about a cerebral assassin like Todd Boss and all the information he has, and the players make it the most. That's the most interesting part. But here we go.
Oh, early miss there by Rodrigo.
And to your point, Carrie, this is going to be such a great event, so unique this year because we do see the 1, 2, 3, and 7 or 1, 2, 4, and 7 players that are not in the draw this year. So it does allow for a lot of new blood to be exposed here as far as getting their time on the air and against these top players. Montoya's first time as the #1 seeded player here on the IRT, and really this is his draw to go after. So it's cool we're seeing the young man out of Costa Rica. Looks like the national team coach is with him, which is super special, playing the #1 seeded player in the world and one of the great players on tour in general right now.
Yeah, you know, we brought it up just a little bit previous. Nothing scandalous or anything with those players not being here. At least 3 of them I know have weddings, not the same wedding that they're going to. But we don't have any injuries. We just have life, you know. So good for them doing that, and good for those that are here playing. And, yeah, it does really open up the field to, you know, who's going to win this one. We've had 2 different winners at the 2 events we've had so far. So this will bring a third for sure because neither Kane or Andres is here. And they won the last 2 events. So there we go. Skip ball.
Early emotions here from the young man out of Costa Rica. He's 3 points in, and he's already kind of chattering at himself. But that's so iconic of young players making their debut on the scene.
Yeah, and he didn't have an easy go of it. The guy he played first went to an 11-7 tiebreaker, so that was a tough match for him just to get into this position. Well, he certainly swings hard, hits the ball hard. Yeah, somebody needed to put that away. They're just hitting too much back and forth to each other there.
Yeah, that's really good. You can tell the young man really developed at 6. I'm not sure quite how old he is. He's definitely one of the junior players here, but under the age of 20, a lot of upper body strength, a lot of quick action, good torque on the ball, and that's what we're seeing this next generation they've watched these top players from decades past. And today, you know, we've seen some of the greats in our time that have already played, and you've got everyone trying to vie for that next spot. But they are the total result of what we've seen through the decades. They are quicker, faster, stronger, and if they stick with it, they will be better, because that's just how any sport grows.
Well, and again, earlier we were discussing that just whatever happens in this court during this match and the ones previous, these kids, and we can call them kids because that's what they are, will learn so much. And they might not even realize what they've learned until that next match they play, you know, because they were able to play with a Javier or Rodrigo or an Andre. And, yeah, it's invaluable.
And I do like, you know, what we're seeing from the young man. When he gets caught off guard and the ball gets behind him, we're seeing that just kind of desperation pinch, not allowing the ball. But when he gets to torque on it, everything is going in it. And I love that his discipline is to go cross court as opposed to the old-fashioned we splat for dough and pass, or excuse me, pass for dough and splat for show.
Yeah.
So.
Somebody should make that into a T-shirt. I bet it's out there somewhere. It's got to be.
Originated in Orange County. Local legend from out here, actually, originally I believe from up here, but John Dunn, and also in the LA area, and Jason Geis, they're the ones that I first heard that from. I was like, that is the gospel right there.
Yeah, we've heard it too. I don't subscribe to that gospel. I kind of like the pinch. I like that pinch. Nice. Oh, I thought that was a good. Yeah, I thought that was a good ball too. Nice, relaxed backhand winner by Rodrigo.
And I love the challenge. He's that in tune with it right now that he's just going to call it the way he sees it. He's not waiting for the ref. He's going with his gut. So I like where the head frame is with the young man, Costa Rica.
Oh, chased that down and pushed it far enough away from Rodrigo. Gives him the opportunity to score again.
And we're just seeing Montoya massage his way into this. This is his first match. He's not trying to go gangbusters right away. He's got interesting matchups if the draw plays through. He's looking at a potential dance with what I believe is either going to be Adam Mania or Andre Perea, but he's got to get through this man that we don't know so well in Guillén, who so far looks like he belongs on this court. That's too good.
Yep, too good. Remind everybody we're playing 2 games to 15, tiebreaker to 11 if needed. Players get 1 timeout for 1 minute each, 2 minutes in between games.
That's great heat from the young man out of Costa Rica. Good jam shot there. Looked like it might have been going Montoya's way and just comes up with the goods. Deep on the wall there. Montoya can't do a whole lot with it. Let's see if he can get a drive serve going here. That's the pressure he needs to put on Montoya right away.
Did you see that little Andres Acuna prep there? Don't see that very often where he's got that deep bend on that drive serve. Coming up with the second serve.
It's so clean off the racket, and that's what these top guys do is they not only have power, but with a lot of power comes a lot of looseness in the swing, meaning that you'll probably try to slice the ball typically on top. And with these top guys in the world, they're hitting the ball so cleanly, so flat.
Yeah, just out of his reach, too. He had him way pinned on the left-hand wall. Drop it down that right-hand side. Right pace, right height, and even that youngster can't get to it. 6 serving 1. Yeah, hitting it right back at him. Tough. Little funky, but worked.
Yeah, and from a lot of these young guys that we're seeing, I just want them to play I would want for them to play every match as if it is the final, because these guys are just going to get better as they roll. They're going to massage their way into this match. I understand why Montoya will be holding back on his drive serve, but eventually that should be the only serve he goes to.
Oh, nice jab at it. Just got a racket on it, and it just kissed the front wall there. And that's, we talked earlier too, that's why you go after every ball. That's why you attempt to hit every ball. You never know what's going to work.
It's a good angle on the serve. That is a perfect rally from Guillén. Every shot is the right shot, and then the forward motion to backpedal, great feet and speed control, and then just hammers it, and he has to hit it flat there. So that's perfect stuff from Guillén.
And really set himself up for, you know, all the shots leading up to that were to set himself up for that winner kill in the middle of the court.
I love the stroke mechanic here from Guillén on the drive serve. It's coming up short just because he's standing up a little bit before he drives through the ball, but it's got great speed, very Chris Crowther-like.
Chris Crowther.
I've
There's
seen it.
the name. Chris Crowther, that's pretty too. Where's Chris? I don't know where he's from. I've seen him, you know, play it a dozen times, but I don't know what area was he from.
He was out of the, it's in San Diego, but it's in the northern part of San Diego, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Originally, I believe, Riverside. Nice English there on the ball there. Splat pass, as we say.
This is our last broadcast for this early afternoon. We'll be back again tonight, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And boy, have we got some good matches lined up there, like we had anything to do with it. Not really, but you know, there's going to be some fun ones to watch for sure. So we sure appreciate everybody watching and sharing and liking, even if you're peeking over your work screen, you know, to check out racquetball. The IRT Club is also streaming some really fun matches. Right now we've got Jaime Martel and Jose Caracas, I believe is how you say his last name. So they are over on the IRT Club stream. Nice pass, cross court.
Yeah, been a lot of great matches today, and it's just only going to get better. And we have the women that are playing this year with mixed doubles, and just what an awesome job. Mania Athletics, led by Adam Mania, getting help with Bobby Horn and Erica and their family, and obviously the presenting sponsor, JMB. Just this isn't a tournament, this is an event.
For sure. And you can feel it. Everything is just leveled up a little bit. Whether it's how we're sitting in the bleachers to the food, everything is just leveled up and done very nicely. 4th year of them hosting this tournament, and each one has been just as good, if not better, than the last.
Oof. You gotta love it.
And the crowd loved that one.
You know what I mean? You're hitting that shot, you're standing a little taller, chest comes out a little wider. Maybe a little wink to the girl in the crowd. You just never know with these young bloods.
The only thing that to top it off would have been had he scored a point. But
yeah, or blew a kiss at him. Just give me a little riz.
I'm calling a replay there. It looks like that's what will get called. Good he didn't swing. I'm sure there would have been contact, but I don't think that's a penalty.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the evolution of Guillén, not only on the tour or the world stage, but his serve. He's got raw gifts with that serve.
That high Nick lob gives him a point there. Set up. No. Rodrigo's there to pick it up. Push it down.
Carrie, that's the ball he has to get. I get it. We're first game, first match, but like I said, you got to get going. You're playing the #1 seeded player. That can't be a rally finishing shot.
Nice footwork there.
Yep.
I would like to find out his age. I feel like he's playing much older than he is. I think he makes some smart shots. He anticipates the ball really well. And I'd see if we can do some research and find out about how old. We know he's a junior. We mentioned earlier he's here preparing for the World's Junior Tournament coming up in December. But could be all the way up to 20. I mean, he could be 21. He doesn't look 21, but I'm guessing he's younger than that. Sorry?
No, I was just going to say, and then you're seeing the difference in serve, though. What a conditioned, a developed serve, just even the sound on it from Montoya. He's going to be one of two players that will have the advantage of that hard-hitting serve this weekend that we'll see in the pro draw.
Oh,
Tough.
Pretty. We did mention earlier, I think you brought it up too, there is no, the LPRT is here, the IRT is here. There are no men's or women's doubles. It's mixed. My favorite event, for sure. I love it, love it, love it. And we see some fun teams here. I mentioned to Andre when I saw him in Denver that I thought it'd be kind of cool if him and Jessica played. So I feel like I put that in the universe. They're here this weekend.
There we go.
And I do, I like Rhonda Rasich, seeing that she's playing with Wayne Antone. Those are just a couple of the matchups. Of course, the brother-sister team of Adam and Erica is also a really fun one to watch when they complement each other so well, and you know, just really fun to watch on the court. So we got some really good doubles coming up. Conrado's playing double, mixed, so.
Ooh, tough.
Whew. Did you hear that in your ear? Woo. It caught the microphone. There's the court mic is hanging down on just to the right side of the door there, and the ball caught the microphone.
And we'll get a replay here at 9-4, game number 1. If you're just joining us, welcome. Brian Pineda here live with the one and only Carrie. Like I said, been waiting for this moment. So cool. You've given us action all day long. It's really cool to see 3/4 of these stadium bleachers filled on a Thursday afternoon.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you guys are in the Northern California area and you want to come down to Pleasanton or up to Pleasanton, we invite you guys. The local crowd in California is amazing. We'd love to see them. They'll be here throughout the weekend, so it's cool. Great
we're
support.
just getting started. We are just getting started. Full day, but we do have a timeout, so you know what? We're going to take a break too. We'll be right back.
The way I would describe J&B products to anybody is that it's simply the best. We produce, pack, and ship premium products. I can back it up with a team of professionals, over 100 years of experience on the sales desk, in the field, logistics, all the things that go along with bringing fresh quality products to our customers.
Welcome back, everyone. Golden State Open 2025 Carrie Reitmeyer on the mic, joined by Brian Pineda. We're really having fun watching this match. Tell me what you think from the first, 14 points that have been scored between them.
Yeah, the score doesn't quite indicate it, just kind of shows you why the seedings are the way they are. Number 1 seeded player Montoya taking on a relatively unknown here. His first time. It's great to see one of the young men out of Costa Rica, Mr. Guillén here. It's 4-10. Drive serve isn't quite as controlled as I'm sure he'd like it, but he developed such great pace on it. He's had some good rallies with the number 1 seeded player. He's got his coach with him. You know, he's made some emotional calls within himself. You know what I mean? I can feel that he's in there in the court, but it's a tall order today against this number 1 player in Rodrigo Montoya.
Yeah, Rodrigo looking a little more relaxed. He's certainly working, but seems to have, oh, wow, that's pretty.
We love that.
That is pretty. Backhand pinch in the left corner.
I love that you just started getting squirmy. I felt the stuff down my spine, because when you see it's like so sudsy-esque when you're just like, oh, it's pure.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just pure. Can we just staple that one forever in your mind?
That is awesome. Coming with that lob, he was trying the drive, as you mentioned earlier. Maybe in his timeout, his coach mentioned maybe trying the lob. So far, not so great. He came out every time you take a timeout, you're hoping you come back in and either get a point or get the side out, and that hasn't happened for him here yet. So 10 serving 4, Rodrigo in the box. Yeah, aggressive again from a kid who isn't normal to this exact stage. That's a nice takedown with a beautiful shot. You have to have confidence when you're shooting that ball.
Great hustle.
Yeah, good pickup. Another one. Now he can put it away. Oh, and he still got it. Oh, that one was left up too much.
Oh, it's such good hustle.
By both of them, yes.
That's good stuff. Obviously, Rodrigo doesn't put it down. Love the foresight to see to go ahead and touch it as he was reaching off the back wall. Guillén was, but just great hustle overall. We're seeing diving, drive serving, incredible cutting off the ball and killing it, splats. So clearly, Guillén has all the tools. It's a matter of putting it together here.
And he's trying to figure that out. He's real time trying to figure it out. Ooh, very close. Very close. Not a lot of argument though, so short serve. Here's a setup for Rodrigo.
It's good. Good positioning. That's too good.
Yeah, Rodrigo really kind of just pushing him around the court. Not overkilling anything, just making sure that he's got the young man moving, and ended up winning that rally.
And that's just not a shot that you're just like, oh, I think I'm going to go with the walk the dog down the line backhand. That is a developed shot over time, perfected. He makes it look so easy there, and it's not. Great jam serve.
Yeah. The streaming schedules, somebody's asking, the streaming schedules are available on Facebook and Instagram. You can find it in the reels and in the posts, so we'll post those every night, showing you what's coming up the next day. The mixed is being shared, so the LPRT will stream some, and so will the IRT, and you'll look for those schedules, like I said, coming out, whenever we get them all done at the end of the night. So guarantee you we will show you enough racquetball in the next few days.
And this is great experience for Guillén, for the young man, because he's seeing Rodrigo raise his level here a little bit.
Set up.
And I love it because Rodrigo's making him pay for everything. There's no freebies at this point. In the beginning, we saw some jousting in center court, moving him, giving him the Tour de court, and now he's just getting the full frontal of what it's take, or what the experience is when you're battling one of the top 4 players in the world.
13-5. Pretty. See? Isn't that pretty? Pinch for, well, you could change it to pinch for dough and pass for show. I don't know. That pinch is pretty.
It's definitely paying off here, to your point, Carrie, as he set himself up with game number 1, first point here for Montoya to close it out. And the best hope for him to stay healthy throughout this whole event. Obviously had ankle issues last event. He's going to be able to walk through. He wants to get on and off the court, as obviously every player does, but specifically with him, with how much power he plays with, how much speed. The longer the match goes, the not so good for Montoya. So this is good to see him take care of business.
Ooh, skip ball. Oh, no. Okay. It looked like it popped. It actually, I thought, sounded good, looked like it popped up, though. But getting from his, some suggestions from his coach on the serve. He's indicating that he thought his own serve hit his shorts. The ref says, if I didn't see it, I can't call it. And Rodrigo with a put away to get him back in the box. 14 serves 5. Long screen. We talked in Denver a little bit about some of the differences between IRT rules and USA racquetball rules. And one that came up was the screens. In USA racquetball rules, it's the receiver that has the option to call the screen serve, and in IRT it is the ref. So if some people are wondering why sometimes you see that or sometimes you don't, it is the discretion of the ref. Are you a rules guy? Do you like the rules?
I am.
am
I'm
too.
more, I keep my opinion to myself, but since you asked, I just want to see the rules all be just the same
for sure.
across the board.
Yeah, and to be quite honest, I'll call myself out. That's what happened. We were broadcasting, and I like the rules. I like to think I know them pretty well, and I knew that screen serve rule, and I ended up looking it up, and I'm like, Pablo, this is what he said. Well, that's USA racquetball, not IR. So then I said, well, we need to know some of the differences, so I can speak like knowledgeable on that too. But yeah, that would be nice. It would be nice if they were all consistent across the board.
And then the last good rally there, Montoya comes up top. See a little heat here coming from Montoya. If you go with the jam server, just straight to the backhand.
Oh, gosh. When he comes back.
And he's not going away too easy, the young man from Costa Rica. We've seen a lot from these South American, I should say this, a lot from the states of Mexico. We see a lot of the players, you can see the vintage Moreno and Beltran in their game styles. And perhaps are we seeing the first generation of Acuñas? Then, watching their countrymen, or maybe even Felipe Camacho and Teo Fumero, like these guys who've come through. And do we see the offspring of their talent and having them being watched for so long in their country?
Either way, I like it.
Yeah.
Either way. However they're getting here, whatever they're doing, it's fun to see. Again, we had a 16-year-old earlier who just moved into the 16s playing on this stage.
Incredible.
And then the one previous to this was 20. And again, unfortunately, we don't know his age, but oh, it did skip. Okay.
I would have sold it.
Right? Nobody, and I thought it skipped, but
it
then
was for sale. You and I were both just like, yep, count it, chalk it.
That's funny. Here again at 14-7. I'm calling. Oh, I felt like that was a good serve.
Yeah, I couldn't see from here. I always want to call it towards the server's favor. Montoya, even a little grit of the tee, thought it was kind of good. The ball knows. Here we go,
Yeah.
Carrie. The first chance for the ball to be right.
And there it is. Rodrigo puts that one away, wins game 1, 15-7. We will be back. We got 2 minutes here, and we'll be back to bring you game number 2.
Hi, this is John Criswell. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, approximately 45 miles southwest of Chicago. For over 50 years, KWM Gutterman Incorporated has established itself as the premier and is currently the largest gutter machine manufacturer in the United States. Initially founded by Carl W. Miner Sr. in the early 1960s, this family-owned business has thrived through 3 generations to continue building the highest quality portable gutter forming machines in the world today. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and nationally recognized as experts in the gutter industry. KWM's entire product line is manufactured at 2 state-of-the-art locations. Rockdale houses a 45,000 square foot CNC and assembly facility, and Shanahan houses a 15,000 square foot fabrication facility. Adhering to their family values, integrity, and a particularly homegrown way of doing business has made KWM a success story around the globe. KWM gutter machines are sold on 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. KWM offers one of the most extensive and sought-after lines of gutter machines available on the market today. KWM produces the Ironman line of gutter machines and currently offers 34 gutter profiles, with more in development. This complete product offering is coupled with the most comprehensive warranty in the industry. Come see them at kwmgutterman.com. This is John Criswell for Manufacturing Marvels.
Welcome back, everybody. You are joining us here at the 2025 Golden State Open in Pleasanton, California. Brought to you by JMB as our title sponsor. I'm Carrie Reitmeyer here with Brian Pineda. Thank you so much for joining me. It's so fun to have you here. I was just talking in the break. It'd be awesome to hear more of you. So.
It's been fun, 22 years of this, whether at the amateur level or professional level. I remember the U.S. Open my first time back when it was in Memphis. It was just like a whole new world. I was used to LA Fitness, racquetball weekend, Warriors, Golden West, back when we had outdoors there. And then you travel to different states and you're like, and there's a professional football.
Yeah, right.
There's a
Do you know, believe it or not, since you brought that up, that's still happening out there. I went to a tournament in Des Moines this summer, and the amount of people that said just that. What? There's professional there's more tournaments than this in my state. I can play in tournaments. We got to get to those people. We need to let them know that, yeah, there's a lot of racquetball going on around the country and in little nooks and crannies.
And it's not just, and this is my 2 cents, now we're going to get on my soapbox.
Okay, do it. Yeah, yep. Yep.
But just everything's so thought out. Adam, Bobby, and the whole team have just done an amazing job. It's just good to see the tours really collaborating.
Yeah, and no, yeah, you hit the nail on the head, and it's all the details. It's all in the little things. And again, this tournament has it. We just came off 2 tournaments ago in Denver, where we saw both tours together again. So to have that happen again, that close in proximity, I literally have goosebumps. It's I know, it's fantastic. It's something special. So we love having that. LPRT, since I mentioned them, they are streaming right next to us on a court that looks exactly like this one. He's going to want and receive a penalty hinder there. So to have us all together, and again, that brings us my favorite event, which is the mixed doubles, when we've got the 2 tours here together. So all good, said very well. Yes. Yeah.
I'm all up in the refs here. I'm fighting for that. You know what I mean? Like I'm hustling for the ball. I'm not giving up 3 points without contact. But maybe it's not his style to do that. I'm just saying that.
Sure.
Love that Montoya is clear between the ears and he knows to attack the ball early.
And some of that comes from just pure experience. Rodrigo being in this spot dozens and dozens and hundreds of times, and the youngster not as much. So he'll learn that. He'll learn which things he.
This is all such a great experience.
No, you're good. You're good. Oh, I really liked that footwork on that shot. Yeah. Yep, quick and young, and if you rewind that back too, he had the opportunity to just swing with the, facing the front wall, but instead dropped his footwork back, gave a nice shot, didn't work out in his favor, but footwork was there and good.
You know what I'm loving is the orchestrating center court match. Just what an homage to the late great Charlie Cooper.
Yeah, even though the score is only 4-1, it feels a little different. It feels like, well, as I say that, feels like Montoya's in control, ready to forge forward in this game. But we'll see what happens here now with Álvaro. At 1, serving 4. Oh, not sure what Rodrigo. Oh, he's wondering if there was a. Yeah, always just got to ask. Sometimes, I'm glad I'm not the only one that forgets when you're in there. It's like, what? Yep, just got to walk through it. Remember, I was here, you were there. Oh, yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I mean, the ball's got so much English on it, and it's like he reverses the spin to keep it flat down. It's just great craftsmanship off the gearbox racket of Rodrigo Montoya.
Ooh, that was pretty.
I don't know if
waiting for it.
I'm sure you've seen it just throughout the tournaments, but there's so much action on the prep leading into the swing of the serve of Montoya when he goes to serve. It's almost like it's inverted, and then he just comes over and just gives it the extra spin through the wrist. It's really interesting to watch.
He wants a penalty, and he's assuming it. Yeah, he's not loving it. There's contact as he was trying to get to the ball, so he's looking for that penalty hinder. But like you said, he's trying to sell it. Maybe something Álvaro will learn from that as well, although it didn't work out for Skip. Yeah.
Good change of serve there from Álvaro Guillén. He actually put a slice on it, and it caught the floor. Kind of almost what Kane's serve does as it hits. Usually typically slows down with most servers. His seems to catch speed. Álvaro Guillén's did the same thing there.
I don't know. I'm going to ask your opinion on this. I feel like there's, in that rally in particular, maybe I was watching a little close, a lot of overswinging by Álvaro. And his racket prep, I don't know if you saw that either, had a little inside out action coming.
It's a limp wrist, so what's happening is he's doing a lot of arm work on the racket as opposed to wrist. So not a whole lot of dictating of control. He's trying to outpower the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, and I actually like what his coach is saying to him, too. He's pointing to his temples. He's like, it's right now, it's in your head. You've got to control that.
Video will come.
Yeah.
Right? The cerebral part of this will come. Stay here in this moment. Feel it all. Feel everything. So when you go back and you see it, you can make, okay, I'm very clear on what needs to change. Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's incredible. Three-wall boast there from Montoya as he's getting himself some distance here in game number 2.
7 serving 1. Rodrigo will be back on the court again later tonight at 8 o'clock. He'll be closing out our night. We don't know yet who will play on that side. And we don't know yet who Andre will play either.
I love that. You're out, Guillén. She already knows.
No, no, sorry. Sorry.
I'm a savage like that too. I'm with you. You're not wrong.
Well,
the way Montoya's playing right now.
That's true.
Of course, we gave him a little
there
commentator's curse.
That's right.
That's what he needed right there.
Love to see it.
I just remember being his age and just, you could play racquetball for 5-7 hours, like 5 days a week. That's where he's at. He's so limber right now. What a great time to be playing racquetball at this level. And I love that he commits to a shot. Like, that's one thing. He's missed some shots just out of pure technicalities on the mechanics, but he's never missed a shot out of fear because Rodrigo's closing in. He's very confident with what he's trying to do, just inconsistent with it.
He was hoping that was a good serve, but his coach again said, nope, second serve. And even not, again, even if the coach felt it was a good serve, there's no appeals. So there's no reason to get him encouraged that, yeah, the ref made a bad call against you. It's best to say, nope, that was the call. It's short. Get in there and serve your second serve.
Psych. Shoes went one way, ball went the other. And he's had a worthy amount of hustle on this court. And even though, you know, we're only, 14, 18, 32 points into this match, his legs are probably getting a little worked more than usual.
Nice little slice, off speed.
I tell you, it's going to be hard, you know, if Montoya, now granted he's getting a few more looks than he will with a top 8 player. So obviously experience is going to more than likely win out here. But Montoya, all that being said, he has really picked his shots well this match.
Oh, great pickup. Oh, another diving get.
And he held it too at the end.
That is not. Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was going up thinking. I thought Rodrigo got that. Yeah.
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 Oh,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
That's as athletic as it can possibly get in racquetball. An all-out dive for a re-kill in the front corner, and it's only Thursday.
Early Thursday, no less.
I got to tell you, while we're doing this towel break here, the food so far has been incredible. We've bragged about it all year long, but it's back. I had to go do 3.15 miles on the treadmill because I want
That's
to
where
save
you were.
room. Yeah.
That's where you were. Yeah, and tonight there's a food truck will be what we're working off of.
Nice. And I think now's a good time, too, just to give a main shout-out to our big guy, JMB, the presenting sponsor. He's been with Adam the entire time. And there's so many more on tour that make all this possible, Carrie. Who are some of the notables for the tour this year?
Well, the tour itself, we can see on the front there, onewallball.com. Papa Nicholas is new to the tour. They've sponsored locally. KWM Gutterman, of course. Keith Miner is here watching and observing, not able to play this weekend. Gearbox Racquetball playing with the black and blue ball. The amateurs are playing with the blue ball this tournament. Frank Hotels, Mania Athletics, who besides just having a sticker on the wall, you have mentioned, and it's not just a week to plan this, it's months and months and all that goes into it. And Black and White is new. It's an energy drink sponsor. They're also new this year. Yep, they're also new.
I was wondering, I was making some of the weirdest guesses, and I wasn't even close. Energy drink never made the cut list. And, of course, I never took the time to look it up, but I was like, I am really curious.
Yeah, they are fueling the fearless, so that's one of their taglines. So
Love it.
yeah. And you mentioned Craig, our main sponsor for this event. He's also a player. This is his local club. He's a player, so he's playing at least 2 divisions. I think he's playing 3 divisions. So it's fun to see them, you know, not only invested but also invested.
Yes. Not easy. Just scrapes it for a splat roll to the front wall. And this has struck everything but 12 o'clock before this thing is over here.
Yeah, starting to pull away here at 10, serving 3. Set up for Montoya. Another little diving stab. Oh, did he get that?
He did.
Wow.
No.
Oh. That
That's
is
so
lovely.
good.
Yep, the crowd loves that too. The crowd loves that. Great rally by both gentlemen. Yeah.
And I love that, right? Because you can feel the momentum. It's so easy in the place. I'll wait till I get back in the service box, and he just didn't stop that whole rally. It just shows you the kind of player Montoya is, but not only who he's been, where he's at right now, how confident he's playing. I spoke with him a little bit before the match. He let me know about the ankle injury that he experienced in Denver, and yet here he is, extremely athletic on the court. So clearly he's done everything he's need to have gotten ready for this this tournament, to be doing things like that.
Right, right. Nonetheless, we talk about the score as well. For Álvaro, I know it only says 3, but really been fun to watch, for sure. And look forward to seeing what he'll bring, not, the rest of this match as well, but in the future for sure. Well, there's something to bring.
Yeah.
Bring that.
He's got some highlights on this one to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking with DJ. He had a tough match against Kadim, 11-8 breaker, and he's like, oh, sorry, I messed up your picks.
Oh,
because I had him my 17+.
Fun.
And I said, this is why you go to every event, not just a select, because that's the kind of stuff when you get in those breaker moments, you'll come through. And that's the same. I would offer the same advice to Álvaro. Be consistent with traveling and playing. The winning will take care of itself, but your consistency is what you have control over.
Brings up a second serve for Rodrigo. 11 serves 3. He's wanting to get these last 4 points and be done. While Álvaro is saying, all right, I'm ready. I got more.
Close.
Close. Serving 3.
If you're just joining us, we've seen all the regular suspects pretty much make it through. their rounds of 64 or into the round of 16, depending on where they were in the draw. So far, pretty flush draw.
But several of them have had to work a little bit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, again, if we're not used to seeing them, some of them aren't used to seeing these guys either. So it's pretty. Yeah. Just rhythmic and. (13-3). Did very little moving in that rally.
You see where he just likes to say in Plum City right there in the service box.
Yeah.
And Yin got to taste the air in the front court. He got to taste the different air in the back court.
That's funny. First match point opportunity for Rodrigo here. Nice serve down the forehand, and that does
Beauty.
it. Yep, that does it. Rodrigo walks away with this one in 2. We've kind of recapped the whole match here going on, but give me a recap here. How are we feeling about Álvaro?
Yeah, I mean, this kid's got a bright future, and I shouldn't call him a kid. He's a young man when they're playing on the tour. He's a young man who's got a bright future. He's obviously got a career he's still going through with juniors, getting ready for that, so we wish him all the best in world team play. But we have someone we're going to be looking at for years to come, so I just hope he sticks with it. Special moment to be with his coach. And then obviously, you know, your first IRT match, you're playing at one of the marquee events in front of a relatively packed house, being streamed. Like, this is a big moment for him. So congratulations to him. This is business as usual from Montoya. We didn't really see him play lackadaisical, so that tells me he's getting ready. He's going to seize opportunity being the #1 seeded player in this event, and I really think the onus is on him. I don't have him picked to win it. I've got Andre Perea, spoiler, but this ultimately is his draw to win.
Yeah, and again, really we've enjoyed bringing you this opportunity to see some of the new fresh faces that we get to see here as well. We are taking a break here for a couple hours. We'll come back at 5, 6, 7, and 8. And those will be posted. Some of those games are going on, so we don't know all the matchups quite yet. But we will get them posted on Facebook, so you'll get to see them as well. You and Ice will be on the mic for the 5 and 6 o'clock. Then I'll come back for 1, and you guys will wrap up the night. So it's great to have you here. You know, Ice and I enjoy working together, and we want a team of 3. So this will be awesome. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you,
and
Carrie.
see everybody. Be back here at 5 o'clock.